Jen, and then we're gonna get coffee, and then we have to set up. But it's in LA, so that'll be in like 2 hours.
미미니아노?
Yeah, no, it's a crown flower, isn't it?
So cute. Coconut matcha.
I just like sweet.
Hello, friends. I just wanted to come on here and talk about my first workshop experience. I do have a couple notes, but overall, I wanted to say that it was so much fun and better than I expected. I tend to catastrophize or, make things up in my head that are not true. And I was expecting it to not go well, but it went better than I expected, like I said, and it was a lot of fun. So let's see. Well, starting, I was nervous about hosting my first workshop. I wasn't sure how it was going to go because I'd never hosted one before, and even though I do have like some teaching experience, I didn't want it to be like a class. I wanted it to be more like you have creative freedom and reign over your projects. So it was more of like a lightly guided craft session where I provided all the materials and the space. So that's kind of like how it was. And it was really fun. Easy process of signing up for the workshop space, setting up, cleaning up. It was almost like renting an Airbnb. They had all of the stuff laid out. They even provided sparkling waters, refreshments for the workshop, which was really sweet. And the space itself was gorgeous. I mean, I'm sure you saw if you made it this far. And I would totally host there again. It was perfect, honestly. And everybody made something that they liked. Everybody seemed really happy with what they created. And to just be there and be creative. You don't often set aside time for yourself to do those things. So I think, at least me personally, I mean, I do creative stuff for work. That's all I do is draw. But doing crafty things is a little different. And I think it was the perfect atmosphere to do those things. Everybody was being friendly and chatting, and it was just a sweet thing to experience and observe and host. So I would 100% do it again. I just need to find some more workshop spaces. I do love that one, Say When, in Los Angeles. It's just a little far, but I am definitely going to host again with them because it's just the perfect space. So there are a couple things I would do differently though for advertising and planning wise. So I'd probably set the date a little earlier on, probably at least a month in advance, so that it gives people the time to sign up. I think my timeline was just a little bit shorter than that. So I would probably try to make it extended a bit. I would try to utilize the Instagram ads too, because sometimes your feed posts don't reach your audience and it's kind of annoying, but I do find that Instagram ads can help. So having used them in the past, I think I would try to use those again for this type of thing. And a friend of mine also said that they use Class Bento, which is a platform for workshops and like services. So I would try to look into that. I would post a workshop, like an upcoming one, for tickets on there to reach another audience. They said it's kind of like Etsy, where it's like a marketplace for workshops. So I think that's cool. And I think there's a lot of corporate users for that. So, like team building workshops and things like that. Anyway, I would try to look into that as well. So I would use a mix of those to like gain more traction and just spread the word a little bit more. Bringing in my own audience, it can be difficult if you don't utilize these things, but I think having those adjustments would help a lot. I would also charge a little bit more for that kind of workshop, just because you have to factor in your materials, your space, everything that goes into it. For this one, I didn't necessarily make a profit just because of the initial cost. It's kind of like when I first started vending, I had so much investment cost of purchasing products and displays, booth fees, that I didn't start making a profit until much later. So it's kind of like starting again, which is really interesting to build up for this type of activity. I purchased all the paper, scissors, everything. I even used like my own personal stash of materials like pencils, markers, pens, and things. So I just tried to use whatever I had to minimize the cost and give options for people to use. The only thing that would be a reoccurring cost would be the frames for this particular workshop and the space cost. Other than that, yeah, I did provide all the materials and everything. Everybody came empty-handed. I did put in the description that they were welcome to bring their own frames if they had a particular one that they wanted to use, but I did get one for each person who attended and purchased a spot. So yes, I think it was good. It was about like a week ago now, but yeah, I really loved it and I hope to host more. Maybe I will see you at my next one. Currently, I have none planned at the moment, but I am going to try thinking and planning for the next one. Hopefully, sometime in May, I would like to host another one. So there's time. Right now, I'm focused on my next events, so that is on my mind. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye.